Okay, I think we're working now. Alright. I believe we should be good there. Testing, testing. Alright, I think we're okay to get going here. Oh, I lied. Oh, never mind. I can do it this shit. So with the Rewast app that I'm using to use the controller to play with, I'm able to have two different configurations, and for me it's easier to have a configuration for on foot and a separate one for when you're in a vehicle. So
Flight mode.
this is the F4 here. Next to it, the X6. This is a small. This is a medium. And right here, over here we have a Vizu. I don't know how they pronounce it. It's spelled VZUS. I don't know what they call it. Vizus or just a Zeus. This is an O-Pod. This is a evac. Over here we have a Armstrong tip. I'm sorry. There's an Armstrong tip. I'm sorry. And this is an Agrica Tripid, a large fighter. Most of my ships are fighters. This one is not a fighter. This is like a medical ship, an evac ship. That's the name, Calico Evac. And this is a mining ship, if you want to call it a ship. And obviously the one that I'm in right now is a racer, but you know, I picked up a couple of the other specs, but most of my ships are fighters. And back here you can see is, I'm going to just call it the Zeus because that sounds better. The Zeus Ballad. Maybe it's Foos. But yeah, this is the Ballad. This is a capital size fighter. It's like, I want to say 460 yards long. They have it in there as you know, measured in meters or whatever, which I think would be like 420. I don't know if that's right or not. I live in America, so it's easy. I played football, so it's easier for me to go by yards, because 1 yard is 3 feet. So, but yeah, this is an absolutely massive ship, and this is supposed to be in the biggest. This back here is a Titan, I believe. I believe the Thimble Super Phoenix is a Titan ship. To see how huge these ships are. In the pictures, there's like parks inside these domes and like little towns, I guess you could call them. Pretty much a little town in these things. I think they're classified as a transport ship, but I can't tell you. I would think just by what's going on with it, like having these parks inside, it'd be more of like a, I don't even know what you call it, like a escort ship, like taking people on a cruise, but instead of a big boat, you're in a big ship with parks. I don't know. The Ballad has, I can tell you in a second exactly what is going on in the inside of it. The Ballad has like a bar inside apparently, because one of the crew is a mixologist. I'm guessing that's what that means. Has a hospitality manager. Sorry, I have a lot of stuff on my phone. Alright, here we go. So the specs of the Ballad. Its length is 420 meters, height 110 meters, width 156 meters. I don't see anything about weight, but it comes with one captain. This is the crew: one captain, 2 pilots, 2 navigator, 5 engineering officers, 3 medical officers, 6 science officers, 11 security officers, 2 operations foremen, 2 rig operators, 1 drone operator, 10 weapons operators, 1 hospitality manager, 1 recreation manager, 1 chef, and 2 janitors. So I would think even a ship this, in a capital size, you could maybe do something like that with, where people want to go on like a trip out to maybe like some kind of black hole or something like that, some significant place out in space, and I'm sure some people will transport them there. My hope and why I started Scythe is to provide security for those guys. Not everybody's going to be able to afford their own armada, and, especially when you get a ship this big. They're quite expensive, and doesn't leave you with a lot of room to buy more ships afterwards, especially when it's later on in the game. I don't think there's going to be as many of these available, if at all, without having to craft them. I know I have no intentions of ever selling mine, so yeah, I feel like as time goes by, more and more of these will be taken off the market, never to return again. So, you know, but that said, um, my goal is to provide extra security for these transports and, you know, mining operations. Pretty much anything that needs to be protected, I would like to add to that. There's always going to be somebody out there bigger and badder, but that's also where, you know, being part of the community and having friends and just knowing people will, you know, is a useful thing to get into. Just because, you know, worst comes to worst, you'll know who not to get around, you know, and who you need to stay away from. So, if you haven't made your way into the Star Atlas community yet, I highly suggest it, especially if you plan on playing this game ever. There's a lot of great people in the community, I can honestly say, who have, you know, really been there and helped me through some of my harder times. So, yeah, I appreciate being a part of it, and I'm sure you guys would too, if you're not already. So the one thing I kind of don't like about the racing ships or any of the extra small ships is to get out of them you have to be in hover mode. Any of the other ships you can just get out. Hold on, I gotta switch profiles. Oh, I guess I should just for this. This is the X6, and I'm falling through it. Okay, so like I said, the game is a work in progress, and I think I just have too many ships loaded out right now. Yeah, I'm assuming that's what's going on here. So this is the F4. It is still in clay. It's kind of like lit up there, I don't know why exactly, but this thing is a tank of a ship. They actually nerfed it, which basically means it was way better, and now it's, you know, still really good, just not OP like it was before. They took some of the guns away, some of the missiles, so now it just has this big, large missile bay, or yeah, module, and it has 2 large hollow points. You can see with the ballad over here they're working on theirs. Each like make or whatever is going to have their own like style weapons, basically. Like the Zeus, the Calico, the Armstrong, and the Pierce, and the Thripids, and the Fimble. There's a couple of different Fimble ships actually. There's the Ecos and the Bios. I don't know. BYOS is how they spell it, I think the Ecos, they're more about like blowing stuff up and then planting trees in the wake of their destruction. That's kind of what's going on. Like they're going to drop bombs that speed up plant growth and stuff. Here's a Calico Max Hog. It's more like a car, but as far as we know, this is the only vehicle that's going to be able to go underwater, at least as of now, anyway. suppose these guys probably wouldn't be able to go underwater. Wouldn't make a lot of sense. Um, so I don't know if they're going to do like a special class of vehicles that. See, I don't really like driving this thing. The way they have this thing running is weird. Oh, that's cool. So now, if you look to the right, when you target somebody, you see their ship. Oh, I got out. Shit. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen that before.
Flight mode.
Alright. It's not quite as big as it was, but some of the ships show up on the right there. More in their 3D. So they're yeah, man, they're doing some cool things. I like that. Obviously, they're not there with all of them. Yeah. But yeah, I guess that's gonna come in handy if you want to be able to see where it is, you know, facing in relationship to you. It's not like perfect yet, but doesn't really do any damage yet.
Hover mode.
This is the Opal Jet. I actually really like these. I liked it. I always liked the Opal Jet better than like the X4. I know the X4 is probably the better ship, at least for combat. Has more guns on it. So, but honestly, I don't think it's going to really matter that much, at least in the racing. Well, you know, I guess it will actually, because it'll be combat racing. So you actually sit facing out this way. I always thought, for some reason, that you sat like this, and there was like a screen or something. I don't know how you're supposed to see out of it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one that thinks that this looks like it's backwards. Yeah. It is still pretty neat though. Super fast. So on the right here, you can see I'm moving my, there's like a triangle here. You're able to, you know, divert power, kind of like how you were able to in Elite Dangerous. You're able to divert power between your engines. I don't know why I'm coasting up like that. Your engines, I think this is shields probably. And then weapons. I don't know why I keep drifting up. I think it might just be because my game's acting up now that I have all these ships in here. But for now, I want it into engines. Alright, so if you press 4, so those buttons are 1, 2, 3. If you press 4, it centers it. I always feel like in Elite Dangerous, that's almost the same way that I had it set up, but I had my balance power at 1, and then you know, the other ones after that, just because the way I had my keys bound, my right pointer finger always sat on the F key, so I never had to look down to try to figure out where my fingers were if I had to take them off, take my hand off the keyboard for whatever reason. At least not right now. You're not able to change the keybinds in Star Atlas, but they're not terrible. I'm just more or less trying to get the Xbox controller to work because I like the control I have over my character. It's much harder to pull off some of the the maneuvers that I can do with the controller while using the keyboard. Some of this stuff is just basically impossible. It's not terrible. And like it's like a give or take because with the controller, you're not nearly as accurate, as fast as you could be with the mouse. So I think I'm just going to try to get good at both, so that for surge events and stuff like that, when I'm actually it's live action battle, I'll use the mouse and keyboard, and then when I'm just playing around, exploring, whatever, or especially in the ship, it's really nice when you're in a ship. Uh, that's when I'll use the controller. That's what I'm thinking for now, anyway. At least until they progress a little bit more and maybe work their own controller uh, interface to it, where it would be nice to be able to adjust dead zones or the sensitivity a little bit better. Especially because when you're in aim, you can't see, or it doesn't, like, alright, so most games when you go into aim mode, right, it slows you down a little bit, your movements. It doesn't do that in Star Atlas yet, and just a little bit of a difference in the sensitivity would be nice, or to be able to adjust it would be even better for those who don't want to mess with it. That's what I think about it anyway. Um, check out the Odie CSS. Oh, God damn it. Sorry. I have my other configuration on right now. This is Agrica Nurch. Nurch? I can't remember what this one's called.
Flight mode.
Holy smokes. It's quick though. God. Okay. So this is the Odie CSS that they're working on. It's still mostly clay, being, gradually, slowly built.
Hover mode. Flight mode.
People with land plots will eventually be able to buy these houses. Interesting design. I'm not sure exactly what the finished product is going to end up looking like, but obviously they're going to build this thing out much more. You can see out this way what they're doing. You can see it, and you can tell just by the size of the mud CSS. You got a lot to do yet. Oh jeez, what did I hit? Okay, so they got this upper level here too.
Hover mode.
And I'm kind of halfway in the map. Okay. I want to change my configuration real quick. So obviously they're going to have to fix that in these trees. I don't know if like that's actually the shape they're going to be, which would be kind of cool. You know, you could cut a tree to look like that, I guess. Yeah, don't judge this by the way it looks now, because I guarantee you in a year, two, this entire place is going to look so cool. Yeah, not sure what's going on in here. I don't know if this is like... I don't know. Probably shouldn't lose my ship though, huh? But yeah, it's so cool. I'm really excited to see what the Oyster CSS looks like. Yeah, they all have their own little styles and just general architecture. The mud is the humans, like the human race. What is going on? Oh, forgot to change configurations. Doit. I gotta try to figure out if there's like a way to set a hotkey or whatever so that I can just switch
Flight mode.
configurations without having to actually go into the app. Nope, can't go in there. Can go through that. Trying to see where I can land and not fall through the map.
Hover mode.
Here we go. And I think my microphone turned off. Let me check. Can you hear me? No, it's still on. Yeah, I don't know. I just bought these Turtle Beach headphones, and for some reason, they like to shut off on me. Essentially, the first time it's done it since I tried updating it, or yeah, to go to the website. So hopefully it's not another like a major issue. Spooky. Well, I guess that's really as far as I'm going to be able to go here. Or I want to go. I could probably spend a couple hours exploring this place, but since I lost my ship now, I'm sure I could find it if I really wanted to, but let's see what's going on over here. Looks like they're building some kind of, I don't know, looks like a mall to me. Yeah, it's a pretty neat place. But there's just not a lot to do besides look around. Not yet anyway, obviously. So I don't know if like when the game comes out, you know, they got those bombers. If somebody brought a bomber in here, would they be able to blow this stuff up? That's what I want to know. Obviously, they would have to get through a lot of defenses first. But wonder if it'll even be possible. All right. Let's see. We can see if anybody's in surge right now. On the 20th, they're going to be doing prizes for the winning team. If so, I'm a little confused on that. I don't. If we get 1,000 people, they said that they're going to mint a rare crew member. I think everybody will get it. And then I heard that the race of the crew that would be given out will obviously depend on the winning team. So, but I don't know if there's going to be ways for everybody to win crew, or if it's just whoever wins, and for us to get the rare. Oh, so this is the caveat to the rare crew member. For us to get the rare crew member instead of, I guess, uncommon or a common rare member, uh, crew member, there will be like 1,000 per player threshold that we have to reach. So if we don't get 1,000 people playing at any one time, I don't know if that means we don't get any prizes or if it's just the rare Oyster cards we don't get. Oh, there's 5 people on it. Let's see. So, Oysters, here's a nice little trick that someone showed me on Discord. If you get on top of that building, you can pretty much boost, you know, like just keep doing this all the way to wherever, you know, you're trying to get to. You can get all the way to the CSS doing this, basically. I don't want to go to the CSS though, not right away. I like to get the auto rifle and, if I can, the shotgun. And you go straight over here. The only problem is I don't know if it's going to be like this during the event, but this shotgun here, once we pick, you know, it gets picked up, it doesn't respawn. It looks like it's trying to though. Maybe they fixed it. Yeah, that was a big problem. I had to put a ticket in about it because shotgun's kind of clutch. You know, you don't have to be super accurate. Does a good amount of damage, but if only one person can have it, kind of makes it harder for the rest of the team. Try to see where. Oh, there we go. didn't think that was a dude. I thought that was a like a glitched out bot. That sucks. Come on, man. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this controller or anything. Try to turn up the sensitivity a little bit, maybe. So I guess I didn't get a tag. Yeah, killer guy. Sometimes you just gotta whack somebody, you know? Don't see any grenades. Yeah, see this way. So, if anybody on the team ever watches this, please fix that. I put a ticket in, but I don't think they care. Well, I'm not going to say they don't care. That's wrong. I'm sure they got other priorities, but it just sucks because the Uster faction doesn't have like a very good weapon setup. Like our we don't got an auto rifle in front of our we don't have an auto rifle in front of our thing. Oh my god, man. So many think I better get the shotgun before that guy does. Just chill here and see if a mud comes up here. I don't think they can see me very well. Not that I can see very well out of here. Oh, yeah. I guess he's MIA. Yep. I guess this speeds aren't anybody else. There isn't anybody else playing right now. Not from the other factions anyway. I don't even know where he is. do a little bit of bot training, I guess. This is one gun I haven't seen in Surge yet. It's like a sniper rifle, I guess, without like a great scope. It's a little better than the other ones, but oh, I don't know if that explains that. You. Oh my god. What? Oh, the bots fight each other now. I forgot about that. Oh, you're not on my friend. Oh, you're not my friend. Guess he's on my team. Guess he's on my team. They don't really tell you. I don't like that. I'd rather them all just not be on my team. These guys keep stealing this gun from me. This is annoying. they made it like this, but this is kind of annoying. You have no idea who's on your team. It looks like nobody's on my team. I guess maybe you can tell by the top. See how their name is white. That guy's red. Sorry about that. got one more in me. And then I gotta get some stuff done. Maybe they're setting it up for like multiplayer. Like it. I don't like it. the homies. Oh. Gotta buzz out the shotty. I'm wrong because I want to get it all till I die. God damn it. Oh, he's not. He's on my team. Not what I wanted to do. God damn it. You should have like something to prevent you from accidentally climbing up, because the jump button and the climb button are the same. GG. Oh, you're on my team. Fuck. That was funny. We both knocked each other out. Oh, he scared me. Alright guys, that's enough for one day, I think. Well, I'm gonna be on later. I'll stream later. I just got a bunch of stuff I gotta do right now. So, if you end up watching this at some point, I appreciate you for watching. Thank you, and catch you on the next one.